A man standing by his office window, the diagnosis paper slipping from his trembling fingers like a leaf in the wind. 55 years old, a successful businessman, his life seeming so perfect until that one shattering moment. But what if that hidden genetic disorder wasn't just an end, but a whisper of a new beginning? This story follows his journey, a sudden early retirement, shadows of a forgotten family, and the storm of emotions from long-buried misunderstandings. Will he turn the crisis around? When that secret brother emerges to change everything, how will your heart race? Let's unfold this drama together right now. First, let's outline a few key facts that form the backbone of this tale. 1. Genetic disorders can strike unexpectedly due to family history, often manifesting in the mid-50s and forcing an abrupt end to a career. 2. Digging into family history through DNA tests or old documents can uncover lost relatives after decades. 3. Community workshops are powerful tools for retirees to pool talents and forge new bonds, with many seniors rediscovering purpose through them. 4. Youthful misunderstandings, a small mistake or misspoken word, can fester across generations, splitting siblings apart in real historical cases. 5. The emotional climax of resolving such conflicts feels like nothing less than a rebirth. On these truths, we'll build a dramatic narrative. Elliott was 55 when he heard the world crumble beneath his feet. His office sat in the heart of the city, glass walls framing the bustling streets below, where he had always been the picture of success. Owner of a small manufacturing firm, boss to 20 loyal employees. Every morning started with his ritual, a strong espresso topped with just a whisper of foamy milk, the bitter warmth fueling his conquest of the day. But that morning, one phone call from the doctor shattered it all. Mr. Elliott, the test results are in. It's a hereditary neurological disorder. Stemming from your family line, it could progress quickly. Consider early retirement. The doctor's voice was steady, but Elliott's world tilted. Hereditary? His family had always been robust. Dad golfed until 80. Mom still tended her garden with a smile. Why now? Why him? Over the next week, as he processed the retirement papers, Elliott paced their home like a caged animal. His wife, Margaret, watched quietly. Darling, this isn't the end. It could be a fresh start. She said it softly, sliding a slice of her apple pie across the kitchen table. The cinnamon scent filled the air, warm and inviting, but Elliott's appetite had vanished. Nights found him at his desk, flipping through faded family albums. Old photos, Dad's grin, Mom's gentle hands, and in one corner of a snapshot, a blurry shadow of a young boy. Who the heck is this kid? He muttered. A faint echo stirred in his memory, a boy's mischievous laugh from childhood. That night, on a whim, Elliott ordered a DNA test kit online. That little box promised to unlock family secrets with just a swab. Days later, the results pinged his inbox. A name leaped out. Robert, his brother. Forgotten, no, deliberately erased for over 60 years. Elliott's chest tightened. Why had Dad never mentioned Robert? Why did Mom's eyes cloud with sorrow whenever a similar name surfaced? The next morning, he spilled it all to Margaret. Robert, he's my brother. Alive, but why were we... She clasped his hand. Find him, Elliott. This disorder might be the gift it brings. She brewed coffee, adding, let's make a proper breakfast for once. Toast with jam, a fried egg on top, that simple comfort you love. He nodded absently, but his mind was already miles away. He began tracing Robert online. The man lived in a quiet town called Willow Creek, working as a carpenter. 58, widowed, no kids, leading a solitary life. Elliott penned a letter. "Brother, it's Elliott, your little brother, remember me? It's time to unravel our family's secrets." Mailing it, he paced with anxiety. What if Robert rejected him? What if decades of silence had built an unbreakable wall? Days later, a reply arrived. "Elliott, that name still aches in my chest. Let's meet, but tread carefully." Elliott's pulse thundered. He drove to Willow Creek, passing apple orchards along the way, memories flooding back, the crisp snap of biting into a fresh one as a kid. But today, even that tasted uncertain. Arriving in Willow Creek, Elliott found Robert's workshop, a weathered barn of a place, yard piled with timber. He knocked, and a sturdy man emerged, gray hair, face etched with deep lines. "Elliott?" Robert's voice was low, gravelly. They stared, this reunion after 40 years. "Come in. Have some tea." Inside, on a rough-hewn table, steamed a mug of herbal brew, lemongrass wafting softly. They sat, sizing each other up. "Why now?" Robert broke the ice. Elliott pulled out the diagnosis. It's our family's legacy. Dad hid it, didn't he?" Robert's eyes darkened. "Dad, he abandoned me before you were born." The words hit like a punch. Abandoned? Why? Their talk unfolded slowly, cautiously. Robert shared his youth, 16, a fight with Dad's business partner. A tiny misunderstanding, money thought stolen by Robert, but really Dad's error. "He didn't believe me, called me the family's shame. Mom cried as she sent me away. After that, silence." Elliott reeled. "That misunderstanding, it tore us apart. Why didn't Mom say anything?" Robert sighed. "Probably to spare you pain. After you came along, we pretended to be the perfect family." They talked late into the night, Robert's losses, his wife gone too soon, carpentry as his quiet survival, Elliott's triumphs masking deep loneliness. As the tea cooled, Robert said, "This disorder, I felt twinges too. I'll get tested." In that instant, brothers bonded, blood ties shared affliction, but the reunion was just the spark. The next day, Elliott dragged Robert to the town community center, where retiree workshops buzzed. "Brother, let's do something. Woodworking, it's your gift." Robert hesitated. "Alone? It's daunting." Elliott's entrepreneurial fire reignited. Together? A workshop for seniors, folks hit by illness or retirement, finding joy in handmade things. Robert's gaze sparked. "All right, but that old shadow lingers." Prepping the workshop was rocky. Elliott's symptoms worsened, shaky hands, fading focus. Robert's scars made him awkward with crowds. Their first ad drew just 5, a retired teacher, a widow, an ex-mechanic. They gathered around a table, Robert guiding simple wooden boxes. Midway, someone passed peanut butter cookies, homemade, crunchy edges softening the tension. "Like these crumbs, little pieces make something whole." One participant chuckled. As sessions grew, the brothers' rift simmered. Elliott pushed efficiency, business style. Faster, more output. Robert insisted on savoring the craft. "This isn't profit, Elliott, it's healing." The clash erupted. "Why so slow, brother? Still doubting me like Dad did over that misunderstanding?" Elliott snapped. Robert paled. "I thought you stole that money back then, figured Dad favored you." The revelation hung heavy. That youthful mix-up, Robert blaming Kid Elliott for the cash gone missing, twisted by Dad's offhand words. The room froze, participants holding breath. Brothers glared. Elliott's hands quivered. "You believed that? It drove you away because of me?" Robert's eyes welled. "No, My mistake, Dad's fault, but I pinned it on you. I'm sorry, little brother. The dam broke. They embraced amid applause. That's the workshop's magic, a voice whispered. From there, the group bloomed. Word spread, numbers swelled. Elliott's condition persisted, but Robert's steady hands filled the gaps. They crafted tables, sturdy ones for family meals, evoking warmth. One evening, post-session, they shared sandwiches, ham and cheese layered simply, bites punctuating laughter. Yet the drama deepened. Elliott's mother heard and arrived from the city. At 78, she wept seeing Robert. My boy, you're alive? Generations tangled in talk. Her confession, Dad died without righting the wrong, leaving her guilt-ridden, unable to search. It's all my fault, both of you. The sons enveloped her. We're family now, Mom. The workshop became the town's heartbeat. Seniors shaped dolls, shelves, even tiny chairs. Elliott forgot retirement's sting. Robert shed his ghost. On a rainy afternoon, they lingered by the window with vegetable soup, steaming bowls of home-cooked roots, vapors easing souls. Now, feel the emotional peak with me. On the workshop's first anniversary, they tackled a grand project, a park bench dubbed Seat of Connections. Midway, Elliott's disorder flared, hands betraying, hammer clattering. Brother, I can't. Robert gripped his shoulder. We can. Like that old mix-up, we veered wrong, but now we course correct. They worked through the night. At dawn, before the finished bench, Robert murmured, Elliott, I love you, as my brother. Tears streamed down Elliott's face. Thank you. This is our true legacy. Townsfolk gathered for the unveiling. Cheers, claps, slices of strawberry cream pie, its sweetness lingering on tongues. Elliott took the mic. This illness broke me, but brought you back, brother. Crises turned to connections. Robert nodded, Mother beamed. Let's revisit those facts. The sudden retirement from a genetic disorder, unearthing a long-lost brother through family history, launching a community workshop, dissolving that youthful misunderstanding. It all transformed Elliott's life like a true drama. Does your story hide such a twist? Share in the comments, family secrets, reunion sparks, anything.